Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make the poetry using computer, how to write the program which will auto generate the poetry. And here is a web page with public domain material, and I'm going to download some books, so it's going to be like a source for inspiration for my program. So let's have time machine, and let me check what kind of format is it. So it should be fine, right? Oh, it looks like XML format. Let me see. Time machine, fiction, science fiction, Kindle EPUB, PDF. Probably I like to get PDF because I know how to open it at least. So I can open it, yeah, and I can just copy everything and paste. So let me make projects, C++ lessons. This is our lessons. Where did I put all this my lessons? Oh, it's just here. Okay, let's call it poet and text.text. Let's put everything here. I think it's should be enough to make the poetry, right? So another thing, it's source. I need to know like how many syllables in each word and where to put accent for each word. So there is I found a quite nice database on internet, and it's CMU Dict. It's like from some university. CMU Dictionary, and yeah, I can just download it from here. Symbols, font symbols. Yeah, looks like this one. So you can see there is a like word, and like this is like AAA, and there is a pronunciation, and like this is TR and like E, and 2 means it's like with accent, and 0 means it's without accent, like it's second accent, like AAA, like, and 1 means like accent and first accent, and 2 means second accent, and 0 means no accent. So I am going to pay attention to like these accents. So let me download this thing, projects, and inside the poet, and let me rename it just for simplicity, and that's it. We have everything to make the poetry. So we have like source of inspiration and database of all words here. So let's start. So first of all, I'm going to download this database. So in Maine, and how it's going to look like, let me think. So I want to have map, and key is going to be string, and value is going to be pair of sounds, and each sound it's going to be string, vector of strings. And also I want to have know like this thing I need for rhyming, because I need to know how word is pronouncing, and like I'm going to match like ending of the word to make the rhyming. And this thing, second one, I need for syllables. So I'm going to represent it in the string, and this one is just for simplicity, because like standard C++ has search in the strings, so I want to use this feature using strings. So syllables and like accent I'm going to represent like in sort of this sort of manner, like let's say underscore and star, right? So I don't like underscore, let's have dot, star, dot, dot. So it means it has like 4 syllables and second syllable with accent. So I'm going to call it like db. So I need map, I need string, and I need vector. And I like to sort this thing alphabetically. Okay, so let's download database. Let's call it load db void db. So here I'm going to have and file name is this one, and I'm going to read line by line while cd get line from f string, and then I'm going to have input string stream, and I'm going to initialize with string and read from this string. So let's see format. Format is like this. So first one is like a word, right? So string word string. So, and we need to check if empty or from first symbol equals to semicolon or first symbol equals to hash. I don't know what always deal with these things, but yeah, like actually I think I'm looking for 3, because for 1 there is a lot, actually not too much, so yeah, I can check for first one front like this. So we are not doing anything. So next thing, I'm going to read pronunciation, right? So, and pronunciation is this thing, double quote. So while, so each sound, right? So while we can read sound, we're going to push this sound, if sound. So it might be 0 or 0, 1 or 2, right? Like 1, it might be not symbol at all, digit at all, 0 or 2. So I'm going to check for 0 and 2. I'm sorry, 2. So it's going to be non-stressed what is it, vowel. And if it's 0 or 2, I'm going to have like this thing, right? This string, and this string is like number of like representing syllables and stress, right? And let's me call it just syllable. So this one is going to be plus equal non-stressed syllable. Else, so if it's 1, it's stressed syllable. So I'm going to have star here. And if it has any digit, oh, you know, let me do it like this. If is digit sound back like this, and then if sound back, yeah, like this one. Right. And then I'm going to, so if it's digit, it's vowel, right? I'm going to make it shorter. Sound size. So I remove last digit from this thing, and let me see. So I'm going to have also pronunciation, and this one is vector of strings. Pronunciation. Did I spell it right? Pronunciation. It's with U, right? Pronunciation. Push back sound. So let me think. I think we good. There is a two different types of pronunciation. Like here we can have, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ignore all these types of pronunciation. So what I'm going to do, what empty if, what thing, I'm going to search for this character, for this thing. So if word has this thing, it means it's like second way of pronouncing thing, not equal string pause. So we are not going to process this. Is string stream. Okay, so let's try to compile it. Yeah, it's supposed to be character, not string. Stream. Okay, it's compiled, and we should have database. Let's run it just for fun. Yeah. Also, let's for fun, let's print out something. db, let's have some word compiling, for instance, compiling dot second, yeah. Did it print anything? Oh, I forgot to compile, sorry. Compiling, and it didn't print anything. Oh, so stupid. So here's it. I need to do db word equals make pair out of, so this is pronunciation and syllable, right? So compiling has 3 syllables and second syllable is stress syllable. Compiling sounds right. Okay, so next step is I'm going to you know, I want to have also database of vowels, and it's simple because it has digit here, right? So I'm just going to quiz, so include set, and it should be very small database, so I can just print it out here for I, yeah, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, so not too much. So next thing, I'm going to download text, which is time machine HG Wells. Right, do I want to, so let's call it load book, something like this, load book. And the way how I'm going to load it, it's going to be text itself, but text is going to be vector of words, right? Vector string, so text itself. So it's load book, right? Load book. If stream f, so name of book is text. Yeah, text, why not? And I'm going to read word by word. I'm going to read it word by word. Right. So while f word, we're reading, and from this word, like I'm going to go through the word for auto character word, and yeah, probably in place. No, not in place. Let's have temporal string temp word. So now I'm going to is alpha or apostrophe. I'm going to add this thing to temp, and because our database is all capitals, I'm going to also make this thing all capitals to upper, right? ch. So we have temp, which is word, and it has only symbols and apostrophe. If so, also I want to check if this word is represented in my database. So I'm going to look up in database, and also if temp empty. So if temp empty, continue. If db find temp false equals td and db, so it's not represented in database. And also I'm going to like here, just for debugging, is missing in db, missing, continue. And finally, if we pass all checks, we are just adding push back to our text, TMP. Let's run it and see what it's going to. It's going to print all these missing things. Britletto and like flower. You know, let me print word, because probably after filtering, probably I'm doing some wrong filtering. Let me see. Now if parse be known for way apostrophe no So first of all, I think like if apostrophe last character or first character, I'm going to remove it, right? If tmp dot back apostrophe so I'm removing last apostrophe and also first one. So let's see how it's gonna help me. So now I need to deal with dashes. So I need to deal with dashes, right? You know what I do? Very simple solution. So I'll go and take this text and I'm going to replace all dashes to space. That's it. So let's see. So this dash is some sort of probably, yeah. So this thing. So there is a more loci. It's fine. Okay, so we have database. I'm going to comment it out. We have database of words, right? But I'm also going to make string, so I will able to search in string, and this string is going to have just syllables, right? Or accent, syllables with accent. I'm going to call it accents, right? Accents. So text pushback tmp and also accents plus equal. So now I know I can find it in DB, so I'm searching in DB for temp, and it's going to be second, right? And also I want to know for each syllable in this string, I want to map each symbol in this string to the word in this array. So what I'm going to have vector of iterators to this vector. So vector of iterators of this vector. I'm hoping your mind is not blown up at this point. So, and I'm going to call it words. And then here for each, let me think, for each syllable. So here's it. I know how many syllables I have. So for int I equal 0, I less than this thing size plus I words. You know, because this thing is vector and an index, so I can have just integer words push back text size -1, right? Whatever size auto u. Let me think. Am I right? Yeah, I think, yeah. Now, so we did load the book. Now the fun part, making the poetry. So I'm going to run here, find the poem, and I'm going to have here the poem std vector. So poem, it's going to have verses, right? And like this is one word, this is verses, and this is whole poem. Oops. So this is one word, this is verses in the poem, and this is whole poem. So find poem, and also I'm going to have position, from which position in the text I'm going to start looking for verses. Size t position. Okay, so poem actually it's going to be return boolean because I'm going to use backtracking algorithm. So I'm going to iterate through all candidates. Wait a sec. It's this one, right? And size t pos. So I'm going to iterate through all candidates for next verses in the poem, and the candidate for verses is going to meet some criteria. First of all, it's rhythmic criteria, and second, it's rhyming criteria, right? So for rhythmic criteria, let's be something simple, and I'm going to represent it in like const char array of C strings. So like it's going to be like form, and it's an array, and I'm going to represent rhythmic form in this form, like with syllables, right? So first, anyways, so it's going to have this form, 2, 3, 4, like this. Let's have it simple, so like this, and like this. So it's going to have 4 verses. And rhyming form, I'm going to have just const char like string, and it's going to be AABB. That's it. So if poem size is equal to size, like number of verses equal in the poem equal to number of verses in the poem, we found the auto-generated poem. So if poem size equal size form divided by size of star form, right? We good, and we return true. And actually, let's go to do print out the poem. So otherwise, we are looking for the poem. So int I equals. So I'm like, we have n lines in the poem, right? And let's say it's 0. So I want to know like to which line I'm looking for in the form. So I equal poem size minus 1. Just poem size, right? Right, just poem size. And actually, yeah, form poem size auto. So I is going to be the verses, rhythm of verses, and I'm going to look for all of them, right? So while pos less than accent size. So accent, it's accent for our inspirational book, right? Size and pos not equal g string and pos. So I'm going to have here, I'm going to try, so I'm looking for I and starting from pos position. And if I didn't find it, it's bad, I'm going to return false. If I did find it, we still not good. We need to check some more things. Like first of all, we need to check is it on this, like on beginning of the word and at the end of the word. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check if previous index not equal on current index, right? So if first of all, it might be 0, right? So if it's 0, so we're good. So if it's 0 we good. So if we also good because it's on beginning of the word, right? And if we are at the end, right? So words TMP plus len I minus 1 not equal TMP plus len I. So in this case we good, and let's me invert it. So not equal and equal or equal. So if it's not equal 0 and this one is equal this one, or this one equal to this one, we are not good and we are willing to continue. Pos equals TMP plus 1, continue. We're not good in this case. So we are going to check more things. We want to check for ending, like I don't like for rhyming. Okay, so first of all I need to figure out with which line it has to rhyme, right? So I'm going to get the number of lines in the poem. So n equal poem size, m equals -1. So I'm going to find with which line my string candidate has to rhyme. So I'm going to iterate for to 0. So I'm going to iterate backward, and if rhyme I equals to rhyme n, m is line with which I'm willing to rhyme the string, break auto is rhyme, right? So if m greater than equal to 0, there is a line with which we want to rhyme, right? So I need to check is this line rhyming or not, auto. So, and let's check only words because I'm lazy. I'm not going to check whole line. So I'm going to take the last word from the line, word 1, and auto word 2, poem back. Okay, so this is like from line candidate, this is from line with which I'm willing to check this thing. So if 1 equal to word 2, it's rhyming, but it's boring rhyme. So I'm going to say it's not rhyming. So okay, pos equals plus 1, continue. So now sound 1 first, sound 2 first, and also so this is array of sounds, right? And also I want to know about stress. Auto stress equal 1 second, and this is like stress, like dot star dot dot dot, these kind of things, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go backward in stress and find first stressed syllable, and then I'm going to match sounds of words with starting from first stress syllable. So I'm going to go backward. Stress stress equal stress not equal stress plus plus iter, and plus plus n, and if iter equal star, I'm breaking. So this is number of syllables. So it's normally it's going to be 0, right, or 1 if I'm not mistaken. So now I'm going to compare words. Equal 0, iterator 2 sounds 2 begin for iterator 1 equals sounds 1 begin I1 not equal sounds 2 end plus I1. So if I1 not equal I2, it's not rhyming, right? Is rhyme equals false. So boolean is Rhyme. Is rhyme something? Rhyme. Right. Equal. True. Break. And here's the time counting syllables. And syllables, it's like number of vowels. So like if sound I1 is vowel, not equal std, and we are increasing n. And if n greater than equal n, we are breaking. So it's going to be 1 or 2. Okay, so we good. So if it's not rhyming, we are doing more searches. So we pass all our checks, right, at this point. So our candidate is good. So what we are going to do, we are going to add this candidate to our poem, and then we are going to run search again. One. So if we did find poem, we are happy and saying, oh yeah to everybody. If not, we removing line candidate and continue to searching. Right. Line. What is line? So line is right. Like we found it here, right? And I'm going to for auto GMP, right? I less GMP plus I plus I, and line push back. So what we have, text, right? Text I. Yeah, I is not a good thing. Form. Verse, probably. Verse. They use I anywhere else. Yeah. std vector of string. What's going on? Auto sounds are beginning. Where is it? Oh, sound. So in this case, we went through all possible cases and didn't get anything. Return false. That's it, and let's print out the result. So for auto const auto for verse for const auto word verse cout word. So let's see, along the time dimension with a existence 50 miles above the future said the very young and very sweet and loud tongue. So you know I do not like ending with a and the, so let me do things. So we find here and this thing, and like if line back equal a or line back, well, the it's not good, and we do this thing. Let's run it again. We didn't find anything. Say along the time dimension with a existence 50 miles above the feature said that they are young, sweet and liquid tongue, young tongue, AV. So let's start fun with debugging, right? Display line and passed in our classes our. Delete one, continue within the former the dimensions an hour at 15 an hour proper the pass required for the proper ornamental time dimension with a 50 miles about the on a strictly basis framework scale larger. Oh, you know, oh, it's yeah, probably probably there is a no. It's true. Yeah, it might be true. Let's try simpler form, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do shorter version like this. Come on, yeah, we got something. And passed in our glasses above the streaming masses toward the hiding place, the darkness grew apace. Let's do some more complicated rhyming. ABA like this. And passes in our glasses, a real existence there above the streaming masses, a glowing scarlet there. And we can play with our forms, different forms, like we can try Ruba'i, for instance. Ruba'i, it's going to be look like dot star dot star dot dot star dot star dot, then star dot star dot star dot star, and dot star dot star dot, right? Oh, it's not Ruba'i, it's a form for, what is it, Japanese poetry, Japanese thing. Prolific writer, science fiction novels are the words a modern. What is Japanese thing? Japanese poetry, haiku, right? Haiku. So Ruba'i, what is Ruba'i? Ruba'i is have this form. It's normally it's 4 verses, and it has a form like this: dot star dot star dot star dot star dot star dot star, and then it has this thing and this thing. And how many stars? Right, 4 stars. So I'm like this, and rhyming form is A B C. About the 4th dimensions too, devoted his attention to, the other pressed the first, and almost a moment I suspected that. So like this, the program is done, and it's not big, it's like 200 lines, and I actually made the web page with all this poetry, autopoet.cpp-linux.com. So you can see like all different things what I just generated, and I was like feeding different sources for inspiration. And like for instance, it's here like about British petroleum oil spill, or Obamacare. This is like Haiku, right? Insurance dental in compliance with the law, unique requirements. Or about Putin selected business network for removing it, the Russian regions. Or I don't remember what form for this one I was using. It's Ruba'i, right? Including human beings in, employing from below within, the of, according, within the of, according to. This one actually has it's like Russian form, like Russian poet invented this form. So you can see here is it like this line is rhyming with this line, and this line rhyming with this line, and then this one rhyming with this one rhyming with this one, and then it's like on the sides, like this line rhyming with this line, and inside these two lines rhyming, and then at the end these two lines rhyming. So restriction to prevent civilian below the surface water for commercial fishing causing billion the bottom of the ocean, or restriction to prevent civilian commercial fishing causing billion. Official who relying to included pleading guilty to retrieve September reaches billion. No keyword brother Harry are the mixture of the two they are the moment once the over million before the split collected by October Paulson Jim July. So yeah, sorry for my bad pronunciation. So it's autopoet c++-linux.com. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.